After months of speculation, the very first teaser for the upcoming Star Wars film has been revealed. We also got a title, Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. You know what time it is, let's break down the teaser frame by frame. The teaser opens up with Rey seemingly alone in the desert. Is this Rey's home planet of Jakku? Or could we be returning back to where it all started, Tatooine? The camera pans down to the Skywalker lightsaber. It was Anakin and Luke's, but it's been rebuilt and redesigned after it was destroyed in Rey and Kylo's run-in during The Last Jedi. You'll also notice that the blaster on her hip is the one Han Solo gave her in The Force Awakens. We then hear Luke's voice.
1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight.
There's a ship in the distance, and it's heading straight at her. It's a First Order fighter, and it looks a lot like a TIE silencer. An interior shot reveals someone's gloved hands on the controls, but we don't see a face. Is it Kylo Ren? As Rey is being chased down, we get a better look at the ship. It's either a TIE silencer with some red modifications, perhaps a new cockpit, but it's most likely a TIE Interceptor variant. As it turns out, Kylo might have a new ride. The next shot is absolutely incredible. Rey pulls off an acrobatic flip in front of the oncoming ship. Something about this sequence, the heavy breathing, the death-defying flip, feels like a training exercise or a vision that Rey is having, but we don't know for sure. During the panel at Star Wars Celebration, Daisy Ridley confirmed that there is a bit of a time gap between The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. We can assume that Rey is more powerful, experienced, and competent than the last time we saw her. Now, this next shot appears to be a new planet that we'll visit in Episode 9. A ship flies into a golden city below that's set in a very rocky location. Next, we get our first full shot of Kylo Ren, as he kills someone with the crossguard of his lightsaber. The wide shot suggests there's a pretty big battle going down on this wooded red planet, as we see some stormtroopers, explosions, and fires on the ground. Next, we get a close-up of Kylo's helmet being welded together. Remember back in The Last Jedi, Kylo destroyed his helmet after getting yelled at by Supreme Leader Snoke. This is followed up by a shot of Finn and Poe on what looks to be that similar desert planet. BB-8 is back and he's brought a friend. The new droid's name is Dio. Here's some Millennium Falcon lightspeed action with a couple of familiar faces, Chewbacca, and our first look at Lando Calrissian in his return to the captain's chair. We are back to that desert planet as Poe, Finn, and C-3PO are being chased down by the First Order. Also, say hello to some jetpack stormtroopers in pursuit. Those moisture vaporators may confirm that this is in fact Tatooine. This looks like a shot from a space battle, as an RZ-2 A-Wing is getting shot down. The blue marking reflects a new Resistance model, first seen in The Last Jedi. You can also vaguely make out a Star Destroyer in the background, probably New Order. Here's a close-up shot of General Leia holding a Medal of Bravery. That's the same award which she previously gave to Luke and Han at the end of Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. This looks to be an emotional reunion or possible goodbye between Leia and Rey. J.J. Abrams confirmed that Carrie Fisher's unused scenes from The Force Awakens allowed the filmmakers to continue Leia's story. That's followed up by an awesome wide shot of all of our heroes together, and as confirmed in the panel, they will indeed go on an adventure together. Chewie, BB-8, Dio, C-3PO, Rey, Poe, and Finn find themselves cliffside overlooking a vast ocean. The sweeping shot reveals Death Star 2 wreckage far across the water. This is a big-time callback to The Force Awakens concept art, and could very well be Endor, which has an ocean. None of the other moons of Endor seem to have oceans, so does this mean we'll get Ewoks too? Again, we hear from Luke.
No one's ever really gone.
Speaking of which, as the trailer ends and the film's title is revealed, we hear the legendary cackle of Darth Sidious, aka Emperor Palpatine. And if you weren't 100% convinced it was him, well, Ian McDiarmid was on stage at the Star Wars Celebration after the trailer was revealed. In what form will Palpatine return? Is he a clone? A Force ghost? We won't know until December. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel for all the latest news on Star Wars and much more. Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker hits theaters on December 20th.